Like, did he just convince himself that he didn't have a leg?
No, he convinced everybody else he didn't have a leg.
Yeah, he sounded kind of convinced of it, though.
Because he was lying to us.
He's a coward. That's all I have to say. He's a liar and a coward.
The first part of successful lying is believing it yourself.
Yeah.
Is that right? Is
I
that
don't
no?
know what you're talking about.
I just made that up on the spot, hoping it was going to be kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
You were this close, and I'm holding my thumb and forefinger together with no space between them. That's how close you were.
Which means I was exactly there, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, like,
on point. Mm-hmm. On the tip of Isaac's thumb and forefinger.
Yeah.
He's playing The Witcher.
That's where most people are.
Yeah.
Will lives on my thumb. You were playing The Witcher?
I was playing The
It's a
Witcher.
lonely place.
I just saw Pliskin's beard and I thought about this. I was playing The Witcher and I got possessed by a ghost, and the ghost shaved me.
That bastard.
Like, fucking that's what I said when he shaved me, because I really liked the way I got my beard in that king.
Can you not get it back? It's going to take a few days, weeks.
Is your head right there?
Can you change your haircut?
Yeah. It's free DLC.
Because I remember finding a barber when I played The Witcher, and you could get your hair cut, but I didn't want to get my hair cut because apparently you also got your beard shaved, and I like my beard.
Oh, no, that's optional.
That's optional?
Yeah. Like, you can get your hair cut.
Like, change it to a different style.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I think you could get your hair cut in the base game, and changing style was optional.
So, but if you get your beard shaved, do you have to, like, wait a while before it comes back, or is it just like...
No, you can just tell the barber, oh, I want a full beard.
I want a full beard.
They sprinkle you with Miracle Grow, rub some manure on there, full beard.
Yep.
You go to that priest who has the pet goat, and he's just like, wow, beard.
Yep,
and it
that
just
guy.
grows on you.
The Eldorman?
Yeah.
That guy had a name, right?
Yeah, except I can't remember it.
I only feel a little bit left out because I didn't play The Witcher.
Witcher's real good.
I know.
Come on, stop
Something
moving.
I always meant to do.
You know what? This is interesting, because I think this is maybe the only time talking in these videos that I haven't played a game, or that I have played a game that other people haven't.
Yeah.
So maybe we should just talk about The Witcher for the rest of this.
Let's talk about
leave Isaac out.
Okay. I'm okay with
Which
that.
armor set did you use?
Well, actually, you guys are done because next time on Metal Gear Solid 2.
All right.
Thanks for watching. Yeah.
Do we do sync again to end it?
We'll do... No. We're going to do a batch, and we'll do a sync at the end.
All right, so still going? Start again?
Yep.
All right, we're still here.
We have not left.
We're in the dining hall now.
Barely moved.
I kind of wasn't listening to the conversation, but I think I have to go to Strut C dining hall.
I just assumed you knew this game like the back of your helmet.
Is it Bryden's not wearing a helmet?
He was wearing a helmet.
Yeah, at the beginning.
He's got helmet
And it was
hair.
more of a mask anyway.
I think I saw a woman on a poster.
Yep, there was that.
There's lots of ladies in
Okay.
posters. But anyway, you want to talk more about games you've played that we haven't? We could talk about the Banner Saga. Because I've not played the Banner Saga.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But I don't think that Chance has played the Banner Saga either.
Nope, Banner Saga 2's coming out, though.
So you can talk... It's out.
It is out. I just haven't played it yet.
Yeah. Well, I was going to get it on...
I killed those melons earlier.
You did. You killed them so good.
Gosh.
I was going to get the Banner Saga on Xbox, but then I was like, 2 is not on the Xbox, is it?
Actually, I think it is... Wait.
I didn't see
It's
it.
supposed to be
Yeah.
at some point. Maybe it's not yet.
I don't know. But, like, your story carries over to the second one. So I was like, I should probably get them both on PC.
Yeah.
The story carries over? Really?
Yeah, it does.
Huh.
And if you don't play the first one, they have, like, you can, like, stock endings and stuff from the previous game that you get to choose from, I think.
Yeah.
I think the biggest issue I would have with the Banner Saga is the characters' names.
Oh, yeah?
Like, they're all so impossible to remember, all of them.
Yeah, I don't know if I
Like
remember
Tyrvern and...
Oh, let me...
The
Listen,
names.
speaking of The Witcher,
Yeah.
those were some difficult names.
Which is fine, but, like, it makes talking about it super hard. Like, oh, man, do you remember when... who was the guy? He was a Viking. He had long hair.
Viking guy.
He had a battle axe.
250.
Yeah, do you remember when he did that thing? You know who I'm talking about.
We could still be talking about The Witcher for all I know.
Yeah.
With all the
Yeah.
Vikings in that game.
One thing I know about The Witcher is it has some sex scenes in it.
It does.
Yep. My biggest complaint about this most recent DLC is I feel like a full third of that DLC was spent trying to get Geralt to sleep with a woman.
Trying to spend Geralt or a girl to sleep with a woman.
Geralt.
Okay.
Geralt.
Geralt.
Fucking, as someone who pretty much dedicated myself to spending an entire game
Not sleeping with anyone.
Sleeping with one woman.
Right.
Yeah. To get the story in that you wanted?
Yeah.
No, I think it was just out of principle, right?
That and you get a specific story ending if you do it, if you sleep with one woman.
Yeah.
So you never visited a brothel, anything like that?
No, but God, this game, there's like a quest that is entirely sleeping with this woman. I didn't want to do it, but I felt I had to do because you know I am with Quest.
Yeah. Well, you've already got the ending you want, though, right? Because you beat the base game.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter anymore.
And
Sleep with all the women you want.
Like,
I am sure.
Remember the shit that went down in this hallway?
No.
Yeah. Samurai murdered everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, vampire murdered everyone.
Oh, I remember Vamp.
Yeah, fucking Vamp.
Man, he was great and creepy.
Yeah, so. Shoot, I don't remember. Oh, gosh. What was her name?
Who?
The woman in The Witcher, the only one you slept with.
Yennefer.
Yennefer. That's
That's a
yeah,
terrible name.
there's-
Just stick with it. It's a really bad
I
name.
wanted to stay loyal. I kept thinking of Triss.
Well,
Triss is the other one. I
there's
think you
Triss and there's Yennefer and then there's the blonde one, Kira.
I murdered her.
Kira. Oh.
Jeez.
Spoilers for The Witcher. I murdered her. She was she was like, oh no, I'm gonna do good with this bioweapon.
Yeah. I think that I was able to take the bioweapon from her and still get her to, like, leave. Without killing her.
Although you were more convincing than me then.
Yeah.
Because I murdered her. Every sorcerer and sorceress in that game kind of rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah.
Are
There's...
they kind of supposed to, though? Like, they're kind of unnatural and...
Well, they're just assholes. Literally everyone is like, oh, I know what's supposed to go on. Everyone otherwise is an idiot.
Well, yeah, I mean, that kind of happens when you can see the future.
I think
They can't see the future.
I don't know how The Witcher works. I'm just making
They're
guesses.
just like, they're characters who, their one character trait is, what's the first thing I should do? Make myself beautiful.
That's what I
Yeah.
would do. Absolutely. Make myself beautiful.
Do I have the box in this area? Yeah, I do.
Also, they all have, like, ulterior motives. Like,
Yeah, there's literally none
every
that is like...
sorceress is like, hey, I'll totally help you. And the first thing you have to think is, okay, they definitely have an ulterior motive. When am I going to figure this out?
Never, probably. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't have ulterior motives.
You don't?
I wear my heart on my sleeve.
Yeah,
Well-
sorceresses are the opposite.
Yes.
And it's
definitely.
almost only sorceresses for some reason. You don't see a sorcerer a lot in those games.
They
Well,
wear their hearts inside the fourth layer of their corset or something
Yep.
like that.
there's 4 layers.
I mean, I don't know how
On
much
there.
they wear. Well, Kira Metz does not wear that much. I figured
No,
that out.
not at all.
Mm.
I think literally the first thing you see of her is her bare breast.
I think
Actually.
Isn't that true of everyone in The Witcher?
so.
Yeah, pretty much.
Most
Yeah.
of the women,
Yep.
maybe.
You see a lot of shirtless men, too.
Yeah. There's one guy in The Witcher that at first you think is a girl, and it turns out he's a dude.
Ellie Hall.
Yeah.
I'm not going to call it a spoiler because that's like a 30-second reveal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it's like a side quest, isn't it?
No, I think it's one of the main ones because
Is
it's
it?
finding Dandelion.
I like
Okay.
Dandelion.
I don't like Dandelion. His
He
voice
kinda
seems
ruins
his
stuff.
voice is out of place.
What was his voice?
You know it, right? It sounded like way too Western.
Yeah.
Sound like a cowboy?
He's kind of like yeah.
He just sounded like a dude. He sounded like they found a voice actor off the streets.
I can respect that. Off the streets of, like...
Also, old
Tennessee.
Dandelion is terrible, and he's kind of the narrator for that game.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah, and the way he delivers stuff is weird.
Is he an unreliable narrator?
No, he's perfect.
I love unreliable narrators.
We'd have to listen to it.
He's reliable to the point of he tells you the story that you need to know at the
Yeah.
moment.
He certainly doesn't spill the beans.
Yeah. And then
Hmm.
by the end he lets you know about all the stuff that like happens after the story and whatnot, and like, but
Yeah. I gotcha.
yeah, he's pretty reliable.
Was that the last bomb? Or got one more?
Well, that was the last of the easy to find bombs. Now these bombs are scentless.
The ones without perfume.
Yep.
Which is kind of really diabolical.
No,
Think
real
about
son of a bitch, that Fat Man.
Gosh. I mean,
What do you guys think of Fat Man?
Like, as a character?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I haven't.
You've seen him, you just don't remember.
It's been too long. So once I see him again, hopefully I will make a judgment call.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just assumed it was you that went back and watched all of our Metal Gear Solid videos.
You didn't read that comic, did you?
I right after we made them, I watched them all again like twice, and then I haven't watched them since.
I don't watch our videos. I have to edit them. That's enough.
Yeah.
Will, would you rather read a comic or watch all the cutscenes in Metal Gear Solid 1?
Takes about the same amount of time.
Yeah, honestly.
No, it doesn't at all.
Okay.
I'd say that comic takes a while to read, maybe a couple hours.
No.
No? Yeah,
What
you're
do you
probably
mean?
right.
Like
Probably.
I'm confused.
There's a comic that there was like a really good comic that summarizes the plot of each Metal Gear Solid game. And then there's also, you can watch all the cutscenes on YouTube.
Yeah, which would you prefer?
All the cutscenes for the first game are like over 4 hours. Reading the comic, 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, you know what? I am thinking of, like, all of them, not just one game.
Yeah, the comic for one game, 20 minutes.
I just haven't read a lot of comics recently.
Oh, it's not a
I don't know.
comic. It's a webcomic.
It's
a really good
fan-made-
webcomic.
It's kind of a parody, but it does summarize the story pretty well. Like, who's the... Do you know
Like
the...
it's like a video or is
No, it's a
it's
it's
comic.
like
Her
an
name
actual
is-
like reading okay.
It's a comic.
It's an actual reading comic.
As if I
there
have
was,
to break out my reading glasses.
as if there were another type of comic.
I mean, there's not really. Do they have
You know what? It's probably my favorites, actually.
Do they have audiobooks for comics?
That didn't work.
Audiobooks for a comic?
Yeah.
Does that kind of defeat the purpose of a comic?
Well, I mean, what if you're blind?
I mean,
Like,
No,
there's
I
no
don't-
Braille comics.
No.
Well, it's not that far-fetched.
I guess you could have an engraving of each page.
But that doesn't seem like...
yeah, it seemed, well...
It would just feel like a bunch of random lines. You couldn't
So-
piece together an image.
An interesting idea about that. My sister, who's not actually my sister. You guys know who she is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
It's not complicated at
yeah,
all.
it's really complicated. Is the point. Anyways, long story short, I came home the other day and she had made a bunch of these pictures, right? But she had put paint on the lines because apparently they were for blind kids, and apparently the blind kids will sit there and run their fingers across the lines and they'll be able to tell what kind of like animal it is. So I don't think that it's like a totally far-fetched idea for a comic to have like raised, surfaces, but it would seem like for a comic with so much going
Yeah, there's a
on
lot to
that it would be
understand.
hard
Hey,
to...
you got like 400 seconds.
Yeah. So it's Hi, I'm Daisy or GGDG, which is what I think she goes by, and that's GIGI space D period G period.
There you go. Check them out. They're awesome. I'm pretty sure...
They're really good. She has another webcomic she's working on right now that I like a lot.
I'm pretty sure she doesn't need our support.
No, of course
But-
not.
But we're
But
giving it
to her
nonetheless.
anyways.
That's what you can expect.
I'm expecting it.
So for the next 3 or so episodes, I'll be silent and reading your comic. No,
That's fine.
I'm kidding.
I have no complaints about
If you can
that.
read that and kind of participate, that's fine, because I don't think it'll take that long to read.
It's well, like, yeah. There's not much to it. I mean, there's a lot to it because it's Metal Gear. But so you have not only Stillman's dead.
No, he's defusing a bomb.
Oh, what was all that with the explosion? And it, like the screen went all gray. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, was there explosion and screaming all gray?
Yeah.
Oh, he might be dead actually.
Yeah, he looked like a pretty like dead thing. I remember hating this.
There's this bomb.
This
I
underwater
think I remember this
mechanic,
part too.
like having to swim.
Don't you have
Yeah,
to like swim
well.
down?
For not now. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out again.
Trying to figure out how to go up the ladder.
Oh yeah, I think it's inverted. I thought it was inverted, but it's not.
Oh.
Okay. Point being.
That's a shame. I mean, all things considered, this game doesn't look too bad.
No,
it
but
is a
the
remaster.
HD remaster.
But still, you can see all those cockroaches on the wall.
Speaking of HD remaster, I played Zone of the Enders recently.
Oh yeah.
That game does not hold up well
I thought you were
in
gonna
literally
say,
any factor.
I
Like
thought
maybe 2 holds up better.
I thought you were gonna mention that Final Fantasy X has a PC port now.
No. Why would I ever
That was
mention
a nice segue, Isaac. Keep going with that.
It's the best PC port of any Final Fantasy game, and that is not a high standard, because so there have been some really bad ports of Final Fantasy games. Apparently, I've not played any of them.
I haven't either, but I've read about it.
Playing Final Fantasy on the PC is such a weird thought to me.
I mean, you can do it with a controller. It's the same.
Yeah.
But it's like your thing about not watching TV shows or movies on your phone, or even on your computer. You only watch them on the TV.
Yeah.
You know what? I haven't thought about this, but you mentioning it being weird to play Final Fantasy games on a PC port. I feel like earlier Final Fantasy games probably lend themselves better to like a PC port with like the
Earlier Final Fantasy games
paused,
were PC games.
But yeah, like now,
No, they weren't.
like
Wait, how early we talking?
Like the earliest Final Fantasy games were
Well,
PC games, I'm pretty sure.
but also like some of the later ones too, because like now with like Final Fantasy 15 and like the battle system being so like complex, I feel like that'd be really hard to translate to PC.
No.
You don't
No,
think
because
so?
you can just put it on a controller,
just use a
and
controller,
keyboards have a
it's-
lot more buttons, so a lot more options.
Yeah. There are super, super complicated games on PC.
I mean, I'm not a PC gamer really, so I wouldn't know, but
No. It's expensive. But
It
so
is.
is buying consoles, so
Yeah.
whatever. But anyway, let's get...
I guess the point is, I'd rather have every console than one really good gaming point PC.
Yeah, there are a lot of console exclusives, but also there's a lot of theories out there that are like, oh, is console gaming dead? I don't know. I don't have an opinion on it.
is console gaming? I mean,
I don't even
the-
want to talk about this, because...
don't they come out with new consoles constantly, and people buy
Well,
them,
yeah,
people buy
but
games for them?
they don't mean dead, but they mean like, is it dying? Like, is it gonna change? Who knows?
Whatever.
We'll let the world decide,
Hash it out in the comments.
as it
you know?
does. No.
Or don't, because Isaac's giving me the no-go on
I
that
said,
one.
I said no. I don't want any comments about that in the comments section. Which is what you have to say if you want people to comment about that in the comments section.
Okay.
But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll come back next time on Metal Gear
Well,
Solid.
something's about to happen.
Oh, something's
So,
about to happen.
We stop and start
Reverse
now.
psychology.